I feel the same way about Michigan as I did Wednesday, as I did last Saturday in preseason. There's no reason this team shouldn't be, well, this team shouldn't have the expectations of a national championship. I get it. Like, yeah, you as a coach, you want to be careful with that of just, kind of talking about way down the line. But nonetheless, like this, there, like, show me a team that is flawless. Let's take Georgia out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of that, outside of that, show me a team that's flawless. And you know what I mean? And you can't show me that. And what I will show you is Michigan has a legitimate chance to be in the Final Four and a legitimate chance to win a national championship. Now, you got to get over, and it's not a mountain. It's Mount Kilimanjaro. It's the biggest mountain ever in Georgia as of right now. But also, too, Dre, I mean, think about the times that we have been rolling through a season, and early on, there is a clear-cut favorite. And then that team falls, right? And then things kind of change, right? That changes everything. So even in that, like, there's no guarantee. But I think when you look at the recipe, we've talked about a high-level quarterback, right? That's a prerequisite to get to the college football playoff. You got that. And then on top of it, you've got weapons on the outside. You got weapons in the backfield. You got an O-line that is there. Your defense is making plays today. You've got multiple guys on Bruce Feldman's freak list, right? Freak athlete. And these guys are, and it's not just the freak athletes that are on the bench. No, it's these guys are freak athletes and they could play football. Like you like show me what you don't have. You got Jake Moody, who is Groza finalist. Like, you literally have everything that you would potentially need for a championship run. So I don't feel any different than I did before the season started, before you played any games. But they've got things to work on, as every team does. So that's where I'm at. 89 Dr. Funk, thank you so much for the super chats. I just wanted to show you guys some love, flex on them. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Mr. Jones, it's like a super chat. Better test than OSU. I don't know what that means. Like,
is this a better test than OSU?
Is Maryland a better test than Ohio State?
I mean, when it comes to a test, I mean, I'd rather have a test before the final, right? Like that. I mean, that's essentially what what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
So
I'm just gonna say no, because if this big, we definitely haven't been tested like OSU is. I mean, OSU had to play Notre Dame. Say what you want about them. I still think Notre Dame's better than anything Michigan has faced. Some people say Maryland's better than Notre Dame. I'm not sure I'm ready to go there yet. We'll see. I don't know. And they got Wisconsin tonight, and I don't know.
too, I mean, Ohio State has potentially the number one drafted quarterback, soon to be drafted quarterback in the NFL. Yeah. They've got, probably the wide receiver one in this coming NFL draft who's on the bench injured. And then two guys who are high level, like, no, come on, no.
Oh, better than Notre Dame. Mr. Jones saying better than Notre Dame. No, I don't think so. Look, I don't know. It's tough.
So it is Ohio. Hold on. What's the question? Kind of.
He's saying is Notre Dame.
Is Maryland a better test than Notre Dame?
Yes. And
got it.
I
would actually say yes. I would say yes.
Possibly. I don't know. I mean, Notre Dame is kind of a mess right now, but they're still Notre Dame. I think if I had to, I don't know about you guys, if I had to pick between a one-on-one matchup between Maryland and Notre Dame, I have to go out of comfort, just out of pure comfort, Notre Dame. Now, I know Notre Dame hasn't looked great this year, but I still think they find a way to win. I think physically, talent-wise, they're better than Maryland, but we'll see.
Who's their quarterback though? Like that, you know what I mean? Like you're not winning any games if you can't score 21 points. Like,
no, I get
come
it.
on.
I get it. No, I get it. It is probably close. I don't know. It's a close, debate, toss up between the two. But I don't. At the end of the day, Mr. Jones, not to skip your question, but you want to say Michigan is better. Maryland's better than OSU, a better test than Notre Dame, then fine. Michigan still passed that test, and actually Ohio State passed their test too, and they also struggle with, um, you know, I guess we'll kind of go from there. I mean, we'll see throughout the course of the year how good Maryland projects to be and how good Notre Dame does as well, and we'll have a better, I guess, gauge on that question.
This might just be a wild day of college football. Tulsa is up 14-7 on Ole Miss right now. This is wild. Any other crazy? Washington State's up 10-3 on Oregon right now. Let's see here. Cincinnati's up on Indiana 17-3. Minnesota's up 17-0 on Michigan State. Man, they're going to be in some trouble if they lose that game. Notre Dame, North Carolina 7-7.
I'm watching the game, and Mel Tucker is sweating bullets, man.
Oh, he's always sweating bullets.
Yeah, I know, but it's just, I will say this about Sparty. I don't care how bad they look. You can never count those guys.
Oh, don't fall asleep. Do not fall asleep.
You can never count those guys out. One thing I'll say about Mel Tucker, no matter how good his teams are, he always had those guys fighting. You have to tip your hat to him. As a Michigan fan, we know that. We saw it last year. Doesn't matter how far they're down. If there's one thing I want Michigan to learn, especially, let's say State is having an off year, right? Well, I don't care what their record is. When we see them in October 29th, be ready for a dogfight because they always bring it. So, guys, we're going to kill Michigan State. Maybe. We look like the better team, but, never count those guys out.
Correct. Well, we're absolutely going to kill them while they're losing to somebody else. So, yeah, we're going to kill them for that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, in terms of when the time comes, you just never know with those guys,
Yeah. And GOJ says, Mel got the bag already, and he's absolutely correct. He is absolutely correct.
Hey, man, look, that's the beautiful thing about being a player in NFL and being a coach in pretty much any capacity for college and NFL. Like, if you're able to establish yourself, you get paid, man. And look, this isn't an MSU channel, but, MSU was put to a situation where Mel is being rumored to other programs, and they feel like they had to pay him to keep him. And a lot of schools get in situations like that, so it is what it is. So
it is what it is.
Not our problem.
Very true. Listen, everybody, we got 160 on the line right now. I just checked our likes. We got 41 thumbs up. Can you all give us a thumbs up, please? We're getting ready to wrap here. Michigan wins 34-27. They're alive. The undefeated, still unscathed. Got some things to work on. Have seen some good. Have seen some things some areas of opportunity. If we're talking about a SWOT analysis, but they're fine. I think they'll be fine. There's some coaching points, some things that they can focus on this week. So I think they'll be fine.